on, Divine!
Come on, Divine!
Come on, Divine!
Go on, Divine!
Come on, Divine!
Go on, Divine! Go on,
Come on, Divine!
In an amazing sport of speed and talent, 15-year-old Divine Iheme broke the 60-meter world record for his age group this past Sunday in London. What makes this even more incredible is that he didn't just break the record once, he broke it twice the same day. That Divine Iheme just did shocks everyone. How did he achieve this incredible feat? And what's next for this rising star? Let's take a closer look. Before we proceed further, let's start from the beginning. Racing at the BFTTA Indoor Series, Iheme first ran an incredible time of 6.71 seconds, then followed it up with a 6.72. Both times were faster than the old record of 6.74 seconds, which had stood since Jamie Samuels set it back in 2003. These amazing runs put Iheme in 4th place on the UK's all-time list for runners under 18 years old. He's now just barely behind Mark Lewis Francis's time of 6.69 seconds from 1999. The track and field world can hardly believe what this young runner has achieved.
Oh, yes! Come on! Usain Bolt! Well done, 45!
Running fast runs in Divine's family. Both his mom and dad were serious athletes who ran for Nigeria in big competitions, including the 2002 Commonwealth Games in Manchester. His dad, Innocent Iheme, was great at both sprinting and long jump, doing the 100 meters and jumping events. His mom, Nkiruka Anu, was a sprinter too, racing in both the 100 and 200 meters. Now she's Divine's coach, helping him become even faster than his parents were.
Started off with my grandparents. They used to run as well.
Oh, wow.
And then they passed it down to my parents. My dad did 100 in long jump, and my mum did 100 and 200, and they both went to the 2002 Commonwealth Games in Manchester.
The family's speed genes really show in Divine's results. Last year, he ran the 100 meters in just 10.3 seconds. That's almost a whole second faster than what Olympic champion Noah Lyles could run when he was the same age. People are starting to call Divine the new Noah Lyles because of how fast he is at such a young age.
Fastest 14-year-old in the world with a snout.
Yeah,
This is incredible.
and not just the fastest in the world, but just to put that in context, Divine's 100-metre time of 10.3 seconds is a whole 0.21 seconds quicker than the previous record held by Jamaican Sachin Dennis, which in sprinting terms is an absolute eternity, isn't it?
After breaking the record twice in one day, Divine could hardly contain his excitement. He told Sky Sports News, his face beaming with joy. When I first saw it, I was in utter shock. I couldn't believe it. I was jumping about, running around. I just felt so happy, but I couldn't have done it without God. Noah Lyles is a great athlete, and he's given me a lot of confidence to pursue this career. Run quicker, get a better time. I feel like it gives me the confidence to break more and more barriers as I go through my journey.
Well, when I first saw it, I was in utter shock. Like, I couldn't believe it. I was jumping about, running around. I just felt so happy, but I couldn't have done it without God.
When asked about being compared to current sprint champion Noah Lyles, Divine spoke with respect and determination. But wait, there is more. The place where Divine trains is special too. He works out at the PWD Athletic Academy in Oxfordshire, which his mom started to help kids become better athletes. Divine has his own way of running that makes him stand out. He doesn't try to copy other runners. He says his style just comes naturally to him. When he was younger, he watched a lot of videos of Usain Bolt racing, especially Bolt's amazing world record run of 19.19 seconds in the 200 meters. Seeing that race made Divine want to become a great sprinter himself. But instead of trying to run exactly like Bolt, Divine has developed his own special way of sprinting that works perfectly for him.
All eyes on lane 4, Divine Iheme. He wears the purple of Radley AC, the championship record holder. He ran 10.72 in the heats earlier on. 10.65 is personal best. We know he can go faster. It'll be interesting to see what he can do here. And a strong start from Divine. Look how fast he gets out of the blocks. Divine Iheme now powers away. He leaves the rest of the field in his wake, and he absolutely storms his way to England gold. 10-50.
Divine's recent races show just how good he's becoming. He's now the third fastest under-18 runner ever in Europe for the 100 meters. Only 2 other young runners have ever gone faster. Teddy Wilson from Britain, who ran 10.26 seconds, and Jeff Arias from France, who ran 10.27 seconds. Even though Divine was born in Nigeria, he's decided he wants to run for Great Britain in international competitions. He says this is because Britain has given him so many opportunities to become a better athlete. When he talks about running for Britain, you can tell how grateful he is for all the support he's gotten. The way Divine keeps getting faster is really exciting for everyone who loves track and field. He seems to break records every time he races, and the amazing thing is that he's probably going to get even faster as he gets older and stronger. When he races, he looks so smooth and controlled, like he's been doing this for many more years than he actually has. Coaches and other athletes are amazed by how well he handles the pressure of big races, especially since he's still so young. They say it's rare to see someone his age who can stay so calm and focused when competing against older runners. When talking about his approach to sprinting, Divine lights up with enthusiasm, he said to Sky Sports. I've watched quite a lot of Usain Bolt's races and Allyson Felix's 200 meters, 400 meters. Divine has developed his own unique running style, particularly in the 200 meters. I try my best to slingshot off the bend and continue holding first until I cross the finish line. In my opinion, I think my running style is unique and natural. I don't try to model it from anyone.
3, 2, 1. Come on, I need to set leg. Come on, come on. That's it.
Divine's success is changing what people think is possible for young athletes. He's not just breaking records for his age group, he's running times that are close to what professional adults run. When he broke the record twice in one day in London, it showed that he can perform his best even when everyone is watching and expecting great things from him. This mental strength is just as impressive as how fast he can run. Looking ahead, many people think Divine could become one of Britain's best sprinters ever and maybe even compete in the Olympics someday. The story of Divine Iheme is about more than just running fast times. It's about a young person who's worked incredibly hard to develop his natural talents. His daily schedule is super busy. He has to balance schoolwork with training, recovery, and everything else that comes with being a top athlete. His mom, who coaches him, makes sure he doesn't train too hard too soon, which is really important for young athletes. She knows that the best way to help Divine reach his full potential is to take things one step at a time and not rush his development. Despite his amazing natural abilities, Divine remains humble and grateful. He said, "I'd say it's a God-given talent to me, but it's also worth mentioning my parents who've coached and helped me get there step by step. Get quicker, train harder. Training has been really hard, but it pays off." These words show wisdom beyond his years, recognizing both his natural gifts and the importance of hard work and family support in his success. The track and field world is watching Divine Iheme very closely now. Everyone wants to know how fast he'll run next and what records he might break in the future. His coaches say they're being careful not to push him too hard because they want him to have a long and successful career. They know that many young athletes who show early promise sometimes burn out if they train too hard too soon. But Divine seems different. He has a mature approach to his training and racing that makes people think he'll be able to keep improving for many years to come. Looking ahead, Divine has so many exciting possibilities in front of him. He's already faster than most adult sprinters, and he's still growing and getting stronger. His mom and his other coaches are helping him train smart and stay healthy while he keeps working to get faster. They're making sure he doesn't feel too much pressure, even though everyone is excited about his amazing achievements. Divine says he just wants to keep improving and see what he can achieve. With his talent, hard work, and great support system, it seems like the sky's the limit for this young sprint star. What do you think Divine could achieve in the next few years? Share your thoughts in the comments section and subscribe for more updates on this incredible journey.
All eyes are on Quincy Wilson, the young track athlete making history and giving everyone a run for their money. Here's his story.
Set.
Quincy Wilson, the 16-year-old who stunned the world with his Olympic gold, just made a major announcement, and it's set to change everything. What's driving this unexpected move, and why is it shaking up the track and field world? Let's find out.
It's my dream since I was a young athlete. When I started running track, I approached my mom and told her that I would love to run in the Olympics one day.
Let's go, Q! Arms!
Quincy Wilson's journey in track and field began remarkably early, with his first competitive steps coming shortly after learning to walk. Under the Fort Mee High Steppers Club, he explored multiple events, the 100, 200, and 400 meters, showing natural talent across all sprinting distances. By second grade, Wilson was already demonstrating exceptional promise, finishing runner-up in shorter sprints and claiming gold in the 400 meters. This early success not only qualified him for the junior games in all three events, but also revealed his natural affinity for the quarter mile. His parents recognized and nurtured this talent, ensuring he maintained a balanced approach to both athletics and education. The support system around young Wilson understood the importance of not pushing too hard too early, allowing his natural abilities to develop organically. This foundation period would prove crucial in his later development, establishing both the physical and mental groundwork for his future achievements. During his elementary school years, Wilson's progression was nothing short of remarkable. In fourth grade, he tackled his first indoor season with impressive maturity, claiming titles in both the 200 and 400 meters. The significant milestone of breaking the 1-minute barrier in the 400 meters came naturally, and he accomplished this feat 6 separate times in succession. Rather than narrowing his focus early, Wilson embraced the full spectrum of track and field, competing in everything from 1,500-meter races to hurdles and long jump. This diverse approach helped develop his overall athleticism and prevented early specialization. His venture into the pentathlon showed his versatility and competitive spirit across multiple disciplines. The COVID-19 pandemic created an unexpected pause in his competitive trajectory, but Wilson used this time to strengthen his fundamentals and mental approach to the sport. When he returned to competition in 2021, the improvements were immediately evident, suggesting the break had benefited his long-term development.
You're looking at the TV, you're just like, I could be that person one day.
I was like, okay, Quincy, yeah, you're going to go to the Olympics, whatever. And I was like, well, maybe 2028, you'll be like in college or something like that. And he looked at me like, no, I'm going like now.
The family's decision to relocate from Chesapeake, Virginia to Gaithersburg, Maryland marked a turning point in Wilson's career. The move, specifically chosen to allow him to attend the prestigious Bullies School, demonstrated the family's commitment to nurturing his talent while maintaining academic excellence. At Bullies, Wilson found himself in an environment that understood how to develop elite athletes while ensuring they maintained academic standards. The school's renowned athletic program provided him with professional-level coaching and facilities, while its academic rigor kept him challenged intellectually. In his freshman year, Wilson didn't just adapt to the new environment, immediately making his mark by tying and then breaking the indoor freshman record with a time of 47.39 seconds. This performance wasn't just about raw talent anymore. It showed the results of systematic training and professional guidance. The Bullies program's approach to developing the whole athlete, combining technical training with mental preparation and academic support, proved to be exactly what Wilson needed at this crucial stage of his development. The transition from promising talent to a national phenomenon came at the New Balance Indoor Nationals, where Wilson demolished not just the freshman record, but also outperformed a field of juniors and seniors to claim his first national high school title. His time of 46.67 seconds wasn't just fast for his age, it was historically significant. This performance sent shockwaves through the track community, forcing everyone to reconsider what was possible for a 15-year-old athlete. The momentum continued into the outdoor season, where he split a remarkable 45.06 on a relay leg at the Penn Relays. His ability to maintain consistency while continuously improving defied conventional wisdom about young athletes. Wilson's progression wasn't just linear, it was almost algorithmic in its predictability, with each major meet bringing a new milestone. Most remarkably, he managed these achievements while maintaining his academic commitments, proving that his success wasn't just about raw talent, but also disciplined time management and focused dedication.
Let's go, men's 400 second semi-final. Quincy Wilson, he's got Bryce Deadman on his inside.
And Quincy Wilson usually gets out fast, and Vernon is the one who usually holds back, but Vernon seems to be out well as Quincy has not closed up the gap, and that is actually behind him there, Bryce Deadman, who is off to a good start, has closed up the high schooler.
Quincy Wilson showed me something in that first round. He showed me that he is able to run the last 100 of this race, and he's going to need one because he's falling back. He sure is. Vernon Norwood, he's chasing down Judson Lincoln, and now here we come. Top two go through on the inside. Bryce Deadman. Look at this. The kid's coming back. Oh, what a finish from the 16-year-old. So he's going to have to rely on time. Right now, he is the top of the bubble and looking very good for a chance in the final. Bryce Deadman gets the win.
But wait, there is more. Wilson's path to the Olympics began with a stunning performance at the U.S. Olympic trials, where he ran 44.66 in the preliminaries, setting the outdoor under-18 world best. 2 days later, he improved this mark to 44.59 in the semifinals, qualifying for the finals against America's elite quarter-milers. His sixth-place finish in the final, running 44.94, earned him a spot in the 4x400-meter relay pool, making him the youngest American track and field male Olympian in history. At the Olympics, despite a challenging preliminary round where he split 47.27 seconds, Team USA advanced to the finals. Though he didn't run in the final, his contribution in the heats helped secure the gold medal, making him the youngest track and field Olympic gold medalist ever. This achievement wasn't just about the medal, it represented a breakthrough moment for youth in athletics, challenging traditional assumptions about age and competitive readiness. As his coach Joe Lee notes, no one wants to lose to the teenager, the high school kid. This reality creates unique pressures for Wilson, who must balance intense training with a demanding academic schedule.
Tall, 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 tall. The cool thing about track is that everybody has the same opportunity, so it's not about age. He has a heart of a champion. He's a competitor. He wants to put on the colors for Team USA.
His days start at 5 a.m., with a 90-minute commute to school where he tackles pre-calculus, English, photography, and U.S. history. After school ends at 3:05 p.m., track practice continues until 6 p.m., creating exhaustingly long days. The pressure isn't just physical. Wilson faces constant scrutiny from competitors, media, and fans expecting him to maintain his meteoric rise. His performance at major meets brings both adulation and criticism, with every race analyzed and compared to historical standards. Despite these challenges, Wilson maintains his focus on both athletic and academic excellence, showing maturity beyond his years in handling the spotlight. Wilson's trajectory has track and field experts reconsidering what's possible in the sport.
And in this final open class heat, there is one team in particular that we're going to be watching to see if they can advance to the final yet again, and that is the Bullis School. Look for them on GI. We've also got St. Elizabeth Tech, Mount Vernon, Luis Munoz Marine, Arundel, Archbishop Carroll, LaSalle Academy, Rhode Island, Homewood.
His time of 44.20 at the Holloway Pro Classic, where he outran professional athlete Bryce Deadman, suggests the potential that's yet to be fully realized. While some compare him to legends like Michael Johnson, his coach and support system deliberately avoid such comparisons, focusing instead on sustainable development. His academic interests in anatomy and engineering complement his athletic pursuits, showing a scientific approach to understanding his own performance. The balance of maintaining elite athletic performance while excelling in challenging academic subjects demonstrates unusual maturity. College recruiters are already showing intense interest, though Wilson maintains focus on his current goals. His ability to handle multiple competitive rounds at major meets indicates growing tactical awareness and physical maturity that bodes well for future championships. Quincy Wilson was named the USATF Youth Athlete of the Year for his incredible performances throughout 2024. Right from the indoor season to his appearance at the Paris Olympics, Wilson displayed great confidence and showcased steady improvements. He shared a motivating message as he addressed the crowd after winning the award. "I want to take a moment to speak to everyone out there who's faced doubt or fear. One of my most important lessons I've learned is to never ever doubt yourself. Believe in yourself. It's the foundation of everything, whether it's sports, life, or anything you pursue. There were many times when I didn't know if I could make it, but I learned that if you trust yourself, keep working, and stay focused on your goals, the possibilities are endless."